Hi there and welcome back to a quick battlefield video. This was actually just a quickie. Got in at the very end of the match. I don't mind doing that because this is pretty intense. I used my Afterglow gaming headset for the first time and I basically was just excited to test it. And I can tell you, I was blown away by the sound. I have not used a gaming headset before. I just used the regular audio headset that I use for making music. It has excellent sound. And when you actually don't do any gaming chat, you don't really actually need a gaming headset. Just for getting the great sound. You can get any headset has good sound, and there's actually excellent headsets out on the market that are you can get like for as little as $20, and you can get amazing sound out from the games. I could literally hear all the footsteps and everything. But with this gaming headset, it has some added features that it adds some extra bass and treble, and there's a few things that are a little sharper than the headset I used because I didn't use the best headset, as I said. And I was all of a sudden like, I was just taken away because the gun sounds were so realistic and they were so loud that it almost knocked me out of my socks. The first few times I heard some people shoot right next to me, I was like, whoa, I had to literally turn down the volume a little bit because it was just intense. And the other thing was, what freaked me out is I heard so many things that are around me happening. I was like, oh my God, there's stuff happening around me. I was just didn't know really where to run because I was just like, this is an enemy, this is one of ours. I mean, I just literally did a lot of sound hoarding. Like this guy I heard, I didn't even know if it was one of ours. I was just prepared to take him down in case he was an enemy, and I was right, he was an enemy. So I'm noticing that they're spawning like right in our base, right behind the containers. Destroy this, and I think they're about to plant another one of those spawn beacons, and here they are, more of them spawning right in front of me. So I'm not doing such a good job here getting this guy. I get him, but you know, accuracy is kind of not that good. But anyway, that headset was way easier to set up than I expected. When I did the unboxing, I literally had no clue. I never really, I didn't research the booklet or anything. When I did this unboxing. So basically, for me, since I don't have my Xbox plugged into a TV, but actually have a setup where the Xbox is plugged into the AverMedia game capture device, and then the game capture device goes to the projector, and the projector and the audio actually goes from the Xbox through the game capture device. So I can capture the audio, and then from the game capture device into the stereo system. So there is a line that goes from the game capture device to the projector for the video, and one line that goes to the stereo system for the audio. So I had to figure out how to hook this up, and there's actually two ways to do that. As I noticed, I could have plugged in the headset between the Xbox and the game capture device, or directly into the stereo system, and I chose not to have one more thing plugged in between the game capture device because I was thinking that may actually interfere with the quality of the sound that's being captured. It just, you know, I already have like some issues because I have a switcher in there in between too that sometimes gives me a blue screen, and that has nothing to do with the game capture device or the projector. That's my switcher. I actually invest into a much more expensive switcher. But anyway, to make this short, I ended up just plugging in the USB transmitter into the front of the Xbox with the USB, it's like a USB stick, and then put that cable that comes out of the transmitter directly into my headset output, or where you usually put the headset into the stereo system. That's where I put the end of the transmitter in, and it's like, that's it, and the headset worked. That's amazing. And the USB cable that I was showing in my unboxing, that's actually the charging cable for the headset. The headset comes partially charged but they recommend that you charge for at least 3 hours, and then the headset has battery life for about 10 to 12 hours, which is pretty amazing. So I just charged it overnight, no problem. Well, gamers are all used to charge our batteries and whatnot. So anyway, I think if you would set it up to the TV, which a lot of people do, it's basically the same thing. You just put the transmitter into the Xbox in the front of the Xbox USB plug, and then you put the ends, which is a red and white plug, into your TV, and then the audio play the cables that were going into your TV go into the ends of the transmitter. So it's very simple. It's basically plug and play. It will take you probably like, I don't know, 5 minutes to set up. Actually even less. It's just more that you have to kind of unplug, replug. And then you have to know there's a button on the side of the headset's basically on one of the ear parts. You just can press it in for a few seconds, and then it turns on, and the same thing to turn it off. So you get that nice blue light or the green light if you order the green version. And then the microphone you can pull out quite a bit, and at the end of the microphone you have 3 lights. It's like red, green, and blue, and red, green, and purple. I'm not sure now. And those are the 3 different audio settings, and I found that the green setting is actually the best. That gives you the clearest, the brightest, most intense quality sound. So I guess that's why I was knocked off my socks when I was listening to this. Or if I would have probably used one of the other audio settings, it would have been a little more subtle. But I have to say I got used to this pretty quickly. But in this match I was basically just so excited about hearing all those sounds. I wasn't really doing such a great job here in preventing them from taking our flag, which I should have. But I was just, every time I went on to go get our flag, I heard something behind me, and I was like, oh my god, there's somebody behind me, or there's somebody next to me, somebody behind that bush, I need to take them out. So this was just a really fun way for me to play something totally new. And the great thing also, I was really able to walk around in the house and hear all the sound. I tested that, no problem. So I definitely highly recommend this gaming headset to anyone who doesn't have one yet and is still kind of contemplating about getting one. The only reason I got it is not for just having a headset to hear the gaming sound. For me, it was the main reason was to have a better online chatting headset, because I was using the cheap Microsoft wireless. Not the cheap Microsoft wireless. I was using the wireless, and I went through like 3. They break so easily. Even though they're really great because they're light, you don't feel them, you can walk around the whole house and still hear everything in the house. With gaming headsets, you basically really shut off from the environment. When you're playing the game, you don't hear what's going on around you, and some people like that, some people don't like that. So it has advantages and disadvantages of having like a full headset on. But for me, it was time to finally get a real headset, because I was tired of the Microsoft headset, the cheap one that comes with the Xbox, that has sometimes goes in and out with the sound. The sound is not very clear. If you touch the cable during gameplay, all of a sudden the sound is gone, and your friends are like, "What? I can't hear you. Where are you?" They're talking and they don't hear you, and it's always kind of been a little bit of an issue. And I do not play a lot with friends. But if I do, I want to have a great experience, and so I'm trying to, tell you how amazing this is, because you definitely, forget about those Tritons and all those really expensive headsets, which really there's no reason for you to have this unless you're like a professional gamer, and there's some reason that you need something that this headset cannot do, and I don't even know what that would be. So we now have 2 really great devices. The AverMedia game capture device is just a little bit above $100. I think it's $120. And then we have the gaming, really amazing gaming headset with microphone that is like not even $90 at Amazon. So you can really have amazing setup for very little money, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help people finding the best. This is something that I was always hoping to find, and I had to find it myself. So I'm trying to help other people to get really a great setup. So I hope this was helpful to you, and I hope go out and get this headset. I highly recommend it. Take care and see you next time. Bye bye.